If you are a founder of an enterprise, whether a for-profit or a non-profit, we need to have a conversation. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Delphine Konda, and today's video is a very special one because I'm sharing an opportunity in which I was once a beneficiary, and it's an amazing opportunity called the Echoing Green Fellowship. Now, what is the Echoing Green Fellowship? What are they looking for? Who are they looking for? What are the benefits involved? And how do you apply for such an opportunity? Before we dive right into this video and talk about all the amazing things that are packed in this opportunity, I would first of all like to make a disclaimer. If you are watching this video, I would like to make a disclaimer that the opinions that I'm sharing in this video are entirely my opinion based on my experiences as a 2019 Echoing Green Fellow. This has nothing to do with the organization. I'm not working with anyone in the organization to make this video. I'm simply sharing my own experiences and tips to help prospective applicants get their applications right and benefit from the Echoing Green community. Thank you. Guys, what is this Echoing Green Fellowship that I keep talking about? Echoing Green Fellowship is a prestigious fellowship. They are based in the United States, but support bold leaders from across the world who have bold ideas that will solve some of the most pressing challenges in communities across the globe. The fellowship is looking for people whose enterprises, social enterprises, either non-profit or for-profit, are at the early stages and they are experts at their own organization. So if you are a founder of an enterprise, be it non-profit or for-profit, and this organization is still in its early stages and you're looking for opportunities to, build this organization, and you need the support, you need the knowledge, you need the finances, you need all of this, then definitely Echoing Green is something that you should be applying for. The application is currently open at the moment. It opened on the 24th of January and it's going to close on the 2nd of February, which means that you have a very short time to do this application. In 2019, I had the opportunity to be an Echoing Green Fellow, and I must say that I've really enjoyed being part of the community. So what are some of the things that you can benefit from as an Echoing Green Fellow? As I've mentioned before, you can benefit financially. Fellows do get seed funding for their organization. If you are a single founder, you can get up to about 80,000 US dollars. And if you are joined, you are a partnership, you can get more. You will benefit from coaching sessions, benefit from visibility. I attended a couple of conferences when I was an Echoing Green Fellow. I was at an entrepreneurship summit in Dakar that was funded thanks to Echoing Green. I was in the US a couple of times, fully funded by Echoing Green for a couple of seminars. I have created some networks and lifelong friendships that are all thanks to being part of the network. And each time that I face challenges on how to write certain applications, who to go for certain types of documents, it's very easy to access the network and ask somebody who has gone ahead of you and done that document before. So what are the requirements? Who is eligible to apply for this fellowship? You have to be someone who is 18 years and above to be eligible for the Echoing Green Fellowship. You have to be able to communicate in English. Your application has to be done in English. You must be the original founder of your organization. You must be the primary decision maker of the organization, and you must be willing to work full-time for the organization. What is the requirement for an organization to be eligible for the Echoing Green Fellowship? Even though you get the fellowship as a fellow who has started an organization, you need to make sure that your organization as well, not just you, is eligible. And one of the requirements, if you go on the website, which is this one, you would see that organizations are eligible for Echoing Green Fellowship if they meet the following criteria. The first one is that the organization can have a fiscal sponsor, but has to be independent of the fiscal sponsor. So if there's another organization that for the sake of administrative purposes is supporting you or sponsoring you, that organization must not be making decisions on your behalf. The Echoing Green organization must operate and act independently. It must be in an early stage. It must lack basic organizational structure such as staffing plan, funding sources, and board of directors. The Echoing Green organization must not be lobbying as part of their mission. So your activities should not in any way seek to support political candidates or specific political parties for you to be eligible. If your organization supports it's involved with political, like supports political candidates or favors particular political parties, then you are not eligible. Your organization should not promote a particular faith. You should not recruit or promote or work with only people from an existing faith community. And most definitely, you cannot be previous Echoing Green founders, just like myself. So I applied once, I got it. I am not eligible to apply again. How do you apply for your Echoing Green fellowship? There's the Echoing Green application portal on their website that you have to click to create an account and submit your application. There's usually the basic thing, which is a preliminary information about you and your organization. That's not something that I can help you with because every organization has specific needs or things that they need to tick off, but it's usually just those bits of informations, multiple choice you need to tick off so that they get to know you better. But the crux of the matter is you have to answer some specific questions. Like in my year, we were asked questions around leadership, the mission of the organization, challenges that we have faced, the kind of services that we provide, and all of that. So those are the things that I will be giving you some tips about. And maybe if this video is too long, I can do another part 2. And also if you guys need it, you can let me know in the comment section. I can do a part 2 of this video where I go deep into my application so that I can show you. Of course, I will not be reading the application word for word, but I can just look at it and tell you exactly how I approached each question. So when you're writing your application, I would say that give yourself time. You have to apply in advance so that you have ample time to make the application and make sure that you have someone proofread it. You have just 2 weeks to do all of that, get your recommendation letters and everything. So you need to apply like now. The next thing is that be very clear and straightforward in communicating your passion and your vision. They want to see what pushed you, what inspired you to start this organization. What is the organization doing? What activities have you accomplished so far? Those are some of the things that you should be talking about if you have. What has inspired you to start the organization? Why are you the right person to be working on this particular topic that the organization tackles? And why are you the right person for Echoing Green to give you an opportunity to become part of their community? Most importantly, when you're doing your application, make sure that you try to show a connection between you and the community that you work for. It's not realistic for you to be from community A and you just jump and go and work with community Z or Z if you don't have any link or any connection to it. You need to show your connection to that community. You need to show how you are a part of that community. You need to show how the issue that you're addressing in that community equally affects you. and why you're the right person, that people in the community having the challenges that you want to address would listen to you and agree to work with you to address that issue. You need to show all of this in your application, but do so in the most simple language possible. Keep it very specific, go straight to the point, and keep it very simple. When you are working on your application, please, one of the things that I've seen past prospective applicants do is they try to make it seem like collaboration is some kind of weakness. But I can tell you firsthand that Echoing Green encourages collaboration from the experiences that I have had. So when you are talking, if there are people in your community that are doing similar things, mention it that there are people doing similar things, but look for the gap that those people are doing and the gap that it is between what you are doing and what they are doing. So that gives justification for why you are existing, despite the fact that there are other people doing similar things. Actually, what I did was I showed people that were working on menstrual hygiene management in Cameroon, people that were working in menstrual hygiene management in the southwest region of Cameroon, where we work primarily. And then I showed the differences between our work and the work that these people are doing. And with that key difference, I was able to justify why Girls Excel, the organization that I was representing in the application, why Girls Excel is doing what it is doing, and why there's a need to get funding and support to continue doing what we are doing. But at no time did I bash the other people that are doing similar work. In fact, when I was doing my Echoing Green application, one of the people who supported me and gave me a recommendation letter is a colleague and friend, God rest her soul, Feka Pachibel. She was working, because she passed away recently. She was working in menstrual hygiene management like me, and she was able to identify the difference between her organization and mine, and she gave me a recommendation letter for Echoing Green. But we collaborate. So you have to show collaboration and networking as a strength, not like you want to do all of the work alone, because it is not possible for one person to do all of the work. So that was it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. I wish you all good luck in your application. Don't forget that if you are applying for this fellowship, you're going to be getting funding in terms of financial support. You will get leadership trainings, have visibility to your work. You are going to be part of an amazing community of global fellows, which will become your lifelong support system that I can testify to anytime, any day. You're going to have access to more international opportunities. Let me know, guys, if you did enjoy this video. If you want me to go deep into the application tips on how I did approach mine, how I interpreted my questions, don't forget that the questions might be different. Please let me know. I'm also going to leave a link in the description section to the official website, the application link, and any other official application material from the Echoing Green website that I come across. I will leave it for you in the description section. Until we meet again, guys, please don't forget to create some impact.